Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zakaria the Ghost. Guys, today I was just sitting down and watching this beautiful film called Tell Me Sweet Something. It's a South African film, guys. It's on Netflix. It's more of a romantic comedy kind of a movie. You know, when you're watching it, you know, you will just have this kind of, you know, feeling of, you know, just loved, you know, or wanting somebody who appreciate you, you know. And I sat down and I was like, wow, South Africans, man, are, you know, producing great movies, because it's written by Kagiso Lebiga, and I think it's also directed by him. And he was also, you know, a leading actor on it. He was just playing this character of this guy who was always drunk, you know, and he was dating this beautiful woman. Let me check her name here. And she really loved this guy a lot, you know. Tishiwe Zikubu, you know, she really loved this guy a lot. Even if he just get drunk and he sleep on top of the car, you know, she can tell the friends to go home and she will sort out, you know, the problem with the husband or the boyfriend. You know, sometimes he will be in the club and get drunk in a way that he cannot even walk. You know, she will be that girl who will sit there and ask, you know, the friends to kill the guy and take the guy, you know, back home. And there was a time whereby they were drunk, they were in a car, and he was like talking about how he used to bribe, you know, the police and all these type of things. How much do they want? You know, he was naming the price, and you know, he just removed all the clothes and he was running, you know, with only a short, and he was like saying, "You're not gonna catch me." He was running on the street, you know, half naked, you know. And I know Kagiso Lebiga, he is just sick. Kagiso Lebiga is that comedian that I really love a lot. You know, he reminds me his days of Pure Monati. You know, and you come on, man. When you have him and you have this guy, Thomas Kumete, you know that you're going to have fun. You know that you're going to love, you know, the TV show. Maps Maponyane was also one of the leading, you know, actors. He was there, he did an amazing job. And on this TV show or on this movie, he is dating Nomza Mombata, the beautiful Nomza Mombata. You know, they fell in love and it was beautiful. And Nomza Mombata didn't want to commit a lot. You know, she had this thing of committing to guys, you know, because she was like saying the other guy that she used to date before, he loved the car more than, you know, her. You know, and the other guy also, the ex, you know, it was always about himself all the time and talk about the business that he owns, all this type of stuff, and she didn't like that. And the other guy that she dated again, because she mentioned 3 guys, you know, this guy, he just left like he's going to buy milk and he never came back. You know, and that story reminds me the story of Trevor Gumbi, when he just went out like he was going to buy bread and milk, and he ended up being in Cape Town, you know, partying and going wild. And later when he come back and he find out that the whole family was there and they took him to rehab. I think that concept, they took it from that story of Trevor Gumbi. It was a great TV show. Tembisiete, she's also on this film. And I know that all the time when I'm like talking, I'm like saying TV show, I'm like saying film, because I love watching TV shows. I love watching series and films all the time. So Nomza Mombata here, she was, you know, running this bookshop. You know, she owned a bookshop. She was a struggling writer. She was somebody who wanted to write, you know, great love stories. But she was struggling all the time because of she will write and she won't finish the manuscript, and she will stop alongside the way because of something happened or because of the heartbreak, you know. And it was just one of those, you know, films that when I sit down as a writer and I was like pulling a lot of energy and learning a lot, and I understood that, you know, writers, we go through a lot, and I was not alone. And I love how, you know, they also covered the story of, you know, South African being the country that doesn't like to read a lot, because Nomza Mombata was struggling a lot in a bookshop because of now Tembisiete was working as a bookkeeper, you know, in there. She was also helping, you know, Nomzamo a lot. And Nomzamo made it clear that, you know what, she is struggling a lot because of now people don't buy books, you know. And now she was supposed to fix, you know, the electrical cable there because of now Tembisiete kept on, been shocked by the electricity simply because of they have to replace the plug and rewire the whole place. And now the electrician was like telling Nomsa Moombata that, at least you must have about 30,000 or 40,000 to fix the whole place. And she didn't have money. People were not buying books. And they were like saying, but we need to find a way of getting people to buy books. And they decided to make a fashion, show whereby, they can come and try to attract people who are more into fashion, who are not into books. Try to get people from a different side, a different market, so that they can start buying books, so that maybe they can raise that 40,000 and pay for, the electrician. And now, long story short, things did happen in a way that, her relationship with Maps Maponyane was not working well because of Maps Maponyane, is a model also into this film. And there is a big billboard whereby all these girls, they're just screaming, they just want him all the time, they want to date him. And Kagiso Leligha on the other side, he was just drinking a lot. He just invite people that you don't even know. Because one day when he just woke up, early in the morning, there was a chicken next to him, and there was empty bottles of alcohol everywhere. The girlfriend was so angry, was like saying, look, I've been trying very hard, to talk to you and hoping that you will change, but you're not going to change. And Kagiso kept on saying, babes, look, this is the last time, I need to grow up, I'm growing up now, I'm stepping up now, I will stop drinking, I want to be a good man. While they're busy talking, when he's apologizing, there was this other white lady who came out of nowhere. She was sleeping on the other side of the sofa. Now the girlfriend was like, what? You were with the other lady here? Kagiso was like, I don't even know that woman. I've never seen her in my life. I don't even know her name. I thought he is trying to do that thing of guys, denying the girlfriend when they get caught. And seconds later, the other guy who is white also, he stood up there and he said, you see, this is a husband and wife or girlfriend and boyfriend. They just came here because of there was a party and they just wanted to party with us, and that's how he got away with that. But I think the relationship didn't work out, but man, their relationship was a strange one, because the guy would always go and drink and misbehave, and the lady would always find a way to forgive the dude, always forgive the guy and hoping that the guy will change, and Nomsa Moombata at the end, she finally managed to publish a book because of now one day those electrical cables which are always breaching in there, and they decided to just explode, and the whole bookshop was on fire. And now the insurance company had to pay her, because that place was insured, and she took that little bit of money to do some other stuff. And she also had a peace of mind where she can sit down and finish her book and have little bit of money whereby she can publish a book and also do the distribution, and also have a professional editor, because we know like publishing a book, it's a lot of money. When you want to publish a book, you want to do the distribution and have the marketing team and all this type of stuff. It's all those things that need a hard work, especially if you are self-publishing, or maybe if you are going to go with the traditional publishing house, and I was happy to see them highlighting all those things so that people can know that it is so difficult to write. And sometimes when you are writing, you have to sacrifice the love part, because it's very difficult to have them both. Sometimes you are in your zone whereby you just want to focus and write, and sometimes your girlfriend or your boyfriend will be wanting more of your time, will be wanting attention, and the relationship suffer. Suffer because of the person feels like you are not putting more effort into the relationship. So I just loved the film. I think it was a great film, and I love the love story, how everything happened. I will give them a 9 out of 10. It was a great TV show, and I think Pearl Thusi was also there in the movie, although we didn't see her for a very long time because the character was a bit short, and some other famous actors that we really know. I think they did a great job on this film. Kagiso Leligha is doing amazing, and for him to get the deals with Netflix whereby he can put movies after movies, I'm grateful, because of South African film industry, it is growing. And I'm happy because of now also people who have the same skin color as mine, they are finally getting opportunities to become directors, to become producers, and to become writers. Because we all know that in South Africa, most of the films we used to see the white people being into the production, being into the directing side, being into the writing side. And I'm super excited to see black people now writing, directing, and also producing films. I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.